So, yeah, part 3, content free. When we got the data download for OOP, some people speculate that we will get a part 3 for this worldwide celebration. As every one of you gathered from the title, quote unquote, part 3 is pretty much content free, and this entire celebration had this problem, in my opinion. Any thought about this, Talon? Where did Akatsuki fail here? Yeah.
I'm just going to say Team A got the celebration. Team B got the units. Team A got the celebration. We all know it's true. We all know it's true.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, I don't know exactly how I feel about this. And by the way, guys, keep an eye out for Nolar's video. He's going to have a video where we're all talking about the celebration itself and just like the past ones as well. But I guess there's a little quote unquote preview to that. I didn't particularly care about the half of the celebration sometimes. Like I love both of the units, which is amazing. I like that we've got new Extreme Super Battle Road stages, but other than that, I don't know. I wasn't as invested, I guess. And maybe that just speaks to playing this game for 5+ years now. But I don't know, just it felt like so like a lot of stuff was just missing. And I know people are going to say, yes, a lot of stuff was missing, but I don't know. That's just how I personally feel. I feel like they dropped the ball. I mean, let's be honest, Oob is not really part 3, right? Oob is just simply another character thrown in. That's how I personally feel, at least.
The release of the new free-to-play Oob was, in my opinion, a pretty surprising one. Yeah, Talon, I know that you are a big tech Oob fan. DLR, we talked about it today.
Hell yeah.
So, have you tried him out, the physical Oob one?
I have. He's a good card. Once you get his easy, obviously get his easy up and everything. He's a pretty decent partner for the LR Tech Oob before he transforms, which is really nice. But that was never, LR Oobs was never meant to really be a huge attack or anything, right? He's there to self-supply himself with ki. If he transforms, he changes orbs. He greatly lowers the enemy's attack on his super attacks and everything. But he was boosting my numbers a little bit, which was nice. I ran him on the not the Majin Buu Saga team. The
Desert Warriors?
Yeah. That's what I was doing. So I was running him on there. So he was hitting pretty good numbers, but again, like he's a cool unit and everything, but I wouldn't exactly call one unit a whole part 3. So.
Yeah, definitely not.
Wait, you didn't appreciate the whole extra hour and a half of content? But yeah, I did think of you at the time, actually, Talon, because I know you love Tech Oob, but I was very disappointed to find that when the Tech Oob transforms, they literally share 0 links.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't really share any links, which hurts them. So,
when we look at this quote-unquote part 3, the thing I find most disappointing is that we are not getting an LR Kid Buu. And yeah, any thoughts on this, Goresh? I'll give you time to rant about this. I've seen multiple tweets from you in the course of the last few weeks.
Well,
what's your opinion?
Just real quick about Oob. The problem that I have with Oob is I really like the fact that he's on different categories that really needed the buff. Like World Tournament obviously needed a buff. Earthlings really needed a buff. So in particular, those 2 categories got a lot of help from Oob. But those categories have more, I guess, intrinsic problems than just having better units on them. And that's the fact that they don't really have like a set number of links that most units are sharing between each other. So take a look at like the Wicked Bloodline category or the Universe Survival Saga category. Like units on those categories for like Wicked Bloodline, they're all like there's specific Wicked Bloodline units that every unit is going to share. Universe Survival Saga, you're going to have the Turn of Power link. Everyone's going to share that. Earthlings, like what? There's no like standard set of links that everyone's sharing, and Oob, like it doesn't really. He's a good unit by himself, but doesn't really link up well with many other units on there. Same thing with World Tournament. Yeah, they have like the World Tournament link or whatever, World Tournament Reborn or whatever it's called. But I don't know. He's good by himself, but he doesn't really work super well with a lot of the other units on there to make the category better and feel better. Okay, so for the actual celebration itself, I think a lot of people are writing the sort of negative energy from part 1. Part 1 was very bad, like probably one of the worst part 1s to a major celebration we've had in a while. And I feel like that mindset carried over to part 2, whereas part 2 really wasn't that bad. I mean, 10 stages of Super Battle Road is actually quite good, given it's pretty lazy what they did with it. You know, they just literally copied and pasted what this original event was, and just boosted the numbers, right? But it's still a lot of content, and we got the Extreme Z areas, and we got like more rewards. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a part 2. But I think the part 1 sort of lack of content or content drought really soured people's attitudes towards the whole celebration. So it kind of just carried over to part 2. And now people got excited for a part 3 when they saw Oob, and then it's just literally one stage. So it definitely wasn't as bad as people are making it out to be, I don't think. But this celebration was pretty bad overall. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I looked up some data here, and maybe some people are interested about the Dragon Stones we got. So as of right now, or as of yesterday, I double checked with some other people. Global has gotten 870 Dragon Stones, and JP got 805. And yeah, I'll say it right now, so Nola doesn't have to say it. Hashtag JP Shaft.
Hashtag JP Shafted, boys.
And yeah, I have the numbers here for the $350 million celebration. It was 1,070 stones in total. The 4-year anniversary had 936 stones, and the 5-year anniversary had 794 stones. So in terms of Dragon Stones, this celebration was pretty good so far, and we will still get a lot of stones. The launch event is returning on Monday. But yeah, I said it before. The one thing that disappoints me the most is that we didn't get an LR Kid Buu during this celebration. I don't get it. Well, we'll eventually get a new Dokkan Fest card, maybe by the end of the year. I don't know, but yeah, this has been a huge letdown to me. What do you guys think about the missing Kid Buu?
So I'll make 2 points here. The first point is what I'm most disappointed about is we didn't get a raid. I feel like there's been a lot of opportunities for them to make a raid out of this celebration in particular. They could have been one versus Kid Buu. There could have been one versus Buhan even. Like, I don't know. A raid, it doesn't feel like a lot of content, but it actually is. If you make it 100 stages and you have good rewards, because take a look at, like, I think the Cell raid last year. Yep. The rewards for that were pretty damn good. And I feel like that's a way to artificially make people happy, even though technically isn't like a ton of content. It's there, and it feels like they put an effort into making a new raid event. Like I remember when this is going way back, but before the Broly movie stuff happened, like they had that teaser Broly EZA thing. Like that was cool. Everyone was hyped about that. So I feel like that whole type of event really, I guess, radiates hype off of it. So them not doing that this time, I think, was a mistake. And then for no Kid Buu in terms of a unit, I'm pretty surprised about that too, because this celebration was teased from the very beginning as being sort of the conclusion to the Majin Buu saga that they've been building up to since December on JP, and then to not conclude, basically the saga with the main villain of the saga, who it is Kid Buu. Kid Buu is always marketed as the main villain of the saga. It's just strange. People say he might come later, blah 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 blah, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's just this is the celebration where they needed to capitalize on it, I think, in my opinion.
Yep, totally agree. Anything you would like to add, Ningen or Gale?
I'll go. I think first and foremost, in regards to the content, I definitely think part 1 could have been done better, purely because a lot of the stuff they had done for the celebration, they pretty much threw it in the countdown instead, which was a super odd decision in my opinion. Like Chain Battle, the first Dragon Ball History stage, Boss Rush, the story event, everything was done in the countdown. Hence, we had nothing left to do in the main in the first part of the celebration, which was really, really odd. And we ended up only getting the launch event and the meet stage basically, and that was pretty much it. And yeah, no, just missing. I think also partially everybody was super excited to finally get a good Kid Buu or, a Super Spirit Bomb Goku, and instead we ended up getting Vegito and Buhan, which is hype, but it's not the end of the Boo saga, and it's not the and we haven't gotten those two units in years, if and so missing those two as well was a big decision, big decision made by Akatsuki. Is it bad or good? Depends on the person you ask. And finally, I agree with Goresh in that we should have had a raid event. It would have been nice even if they didn't EZA the STR and in Goku and Vegeta, the Buu Saga ones. It would have been nice if we could have at least gotten the EZA for the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku we got during the second year anniversary 3 to 4 years ago, if anything, from the raid, if they had done a raid event. But yeah, it's just a lot of weird and kind of wonky decisions, shall we say, from Akatsuki for this whole celebration.
All right. So yeah, Ningen, anything you want to add here, or are we done?
No, yeah, I agree with that. Like we weren't expecting it to happen because we haven't had any of the 120 EZAs on global, but when all the main banner units had finally been revealed and we weren't getting any sort of Kid Buu, there was a part of me that was kind of expecting them to drop like the simultaneous release for the Kid Buu EZA, just so we had something Kid Buu related. But yeah, apart from them adding the like versus Majin Buu Infinite Dragon Ball History, I guess we're just not getting anything Kid Buu related. So
not yet, at least. Okay, so yeah, we will head to the final topic for today. Of course, we don't have any footage of it yet. Let's talk about the new transforming Angel Frieza to Golden Frieza.
Yeah.